Hey Cancer, thank you for visiting. This is just pre-shuffle, and I hope this doesn't apply to the whole reading because I hope I'm even tapping in because anyway, we'll see. But we've got the King of Cups here. Also, I'm feeling like a high-level relationship, like marriage, like Hierophant. And I'm also feeling a lot of Page energy, which is somebody young. So it looks like somebody's sneaking out. There's some sneaking going on. And I think it might be that guy. I don't know. That could be you. I mean, that's King of Cups. So it could be you or a Pisces or a Scorpio. But I feel like maybe it's a teenage kid. I don't know. But I feel like there's... you know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody's sneaking out or sneaking off with someone younger. I don't know. Let's pretend I didn't say that and just start over. So that was pre-shuffle. I just couldn't shake it is why I felt the need to say it. I don't know. That might help you know that this is your reading, but it doesn't have to be. Sometimes the pre-shuffle doesn't even apply, but we got something major going on with this World card. Somebody like I feel like somebody that was being maybe played or whatever is going to have the upper hand, or somebody was dishonest. I don't know. Let's start over. Thank you. Yeah, you guys are going to have a strong reading. See that? Is that freaking crazy? I was trying to shake it. Remember I told you guys I couldn't shake it in the pre-shuffle. So that's why I said it. I kept trying, but there it is. Did you see it float out? It went whoosh. So anyway, there's deception. Somebody's sneaking out, and there's an element of somebody young. So I don't know. It could be a teenager, but it could be like, I don't know, somebody sneaking off with someone younger. Six of Wands, feeling somebody's getting like validated. Maybe midlife crisis, I don't know. Let's see, Seven of Wands. Interesting. Recent past defensiveness, irritability, not wanting to engage. Two of Coins. Two of Pentacles, so juggling. I'm also feeling... Oh no, I feel like Cancer in tarot, I always think there's a lesson for us. This reading looks like it's going to be somebody shy that did, some really shady stuff. And so we can sit here and we're always kind of looking at tarot to focus on what other people do wrong. But in those lessons, there's always a lesson. In those lessons of what other people do wrong and seeing it, there's always something we can learn from it. We can learn maybe why they did it, what they're feeling, where they're going through. It also is often a reminder of something that we shouldn't do. Not that we're in the position to do it right now, but it's just there's always learning. So it's easy to point fingers, but we all do stuff. We all have flaws. I mean, it looks like somebody's super shady here. Two Wands. Okay, so two twos. And I was just about to say I'm getting a strong 4. So there's 4s. And there's 2 2s. We also have 2 7s. Interesting. This might have let's keep our eye out for numerology because this is probably going to have some significant here. Okay, heart of the heart of the matter is 9 of Coins. That's being single, independent. Okay, strength. Death. Somebody's going to let something end. Fool. Yep. Heartbreak. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I feel like somebody's been sneaking out, and there's probably a third party here. If it's not your reading, don't try and make it work into your reading. You're going to be aware. Okay? That's not the news flash part. That's something you probably already know if it's your reading. So Aries energy, we've got Scorpio, Death card, and ending, we've got Strength. Somebody is going to rise up and not play a victim, even though they're hurt. Oh my gosh, I almost said that. 3 of coins. 3 of Pentacles, cooperation. Interesting. Somebody's being a player and I believe getting caught. Yeah, sneaking out. The moon. Pisces energy. Could be Cancer, could be Aqua. And there it is again. I bet that moon card's going to come out. Okay, there's that young energy I was feeling. So somebody is trying to like validate themselves, maybe by surrounding themselves with someone younger or being with someone younger, or maybe by feeling alive again, or they're actually dealing with somebody younger. 3 of Wands. This is, it looks like progress. Chariot. Oh. Wow, another 3 of Cups. So somebody also might be traveling, going on trips. Wow. Yeah, I'm getting strong Chariot. Feeling a strong Chariot. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, it's so freaky. This is just happening like crazy. Did y'all see that? I just pulled that. It stuck out after I said Chariot. I'm feeling strong Chariot. I've got chills. Somebody's going on trips, travel. Maybe they're saying it's for work. And then here is Truth, Victory. I'm going to read this one because this deck, I love this deck. Yeah, I got chills. Ugh, I don't like this. Let me read that card real quick. This Ace of Swords, because this book has just got such great perspectives on the cards. Sorry, babes. Oh, hopefully it's not you. But this also could be a move, this Chariot card. A new idea or inspiration, an aha moment which brings tremendous opportunities. See, I feel like the person that's kind of being blindsided here is actually going to be in a position of power somehow. Here we see a composite figure, a woman who is also a sword. She brings to mind Minerva, the Roman goddess of reason and wisdom. Minerva was well known for her clear-sighted and fairness, as indicated by the sun gleaming through the sword. It almost feels like she's going to get her, revenge might be too strong of a word, but the wings represent the freedom, we had freedom here, of pure thought, as does the element of glyph of air. No matter how weighted down we may be by heavy emotions or confining circumstances, we are always free to let our thoughts soar. However, Minerva was also a goddess of the battle, and this is reflected in the combative and uncomfortable mood of several of the cards in the sword suit. In a reading, Ace of Swords suggests a new idea or inspiration that lights the way to a revolutionary new understanding of our world and what path to take in it. As an ace, it represents tremendous opportunity for growth and change. So I think somebody's just honesty is going to, there's the person that gets blindsided or, finds out this harsh truth, or that's, being, that's being lied to. That person is going to have an opportunity here to actually improve their life or to play victim. So I'm going to just let you guys think about that in case this is you. What are you going to do with it? I feel like that person is not going to be quite the damsel in distress for long. That person is going to lift themselves up and rise above and actually gain some sort of power. This 3 of Swords is so freaking strong. But see, she's crying. I mean, this kind of makes me want to cry. Look at those tears. Can y'all even see that? Okay, I'm going to put my hand in front of the camera just for a second so it'll focus. See the tears? So she's wants to feel defeat. The swords are down. She's covering her heart. She's very hurt. Very sad. But I think it's short-lived. I think she's going to find a position of power. Yeah, look at this. See that? She's not going to be a victim for long. The Empress, a mother, somebody that, you know, raised children, maybe. This is going to light her fire, let me tell you. She's going to be sad, but she's going to be wise. Oh my gosh, there's the Emperor. Oh man. I'll have a crazy powerful reading. So there's a really strong connection here. I don't know if it's the person who, I don't know who the Emperor Empress are. Wow. Aries and Libra. Let's keep going. Okay, so tell me about this. Okay, this big decision that we've got here. The Queen of Cups is somebody very loving. There's a dolphin. There's that young energy again. Somebody, okay, so whoever's being wronged here, if it's you, here's a very strong advice. This very strong advice is to let yourself be sad, but don't let yourself be a victim, because you will replay that sadness over and over and over. Let yourself be sad, acknowledge it, feel it, right? But then get your power back. Do the inner work. Tell me, who's the Emperor Empress? You guys maybe already know. Maybe it's a win-win for everybody, you know? Why do I keep getting this Queen of Swords? I'm just telling you, this is going to work out for maybe everyone. But this person right here that's being hurt, she's going to be okay. Okay, so if that's you guys, it's going to be okay. You can fight for your rights, fight for what you deserve. Don't hunker down into victim. Yeah, I think you're going to have new love. So, I don't know what's going to happen. See, I think it's going to, there's a painful ending here, definitely. But I don't know who it is. I guess you guys are going to have to figure that out. Definitely it looks like it's that person. Yeah. And you know who else is probably going to end up alone? The person that's lying, cheating. They think they've deceived too many people. This is a shyster. Doesn't mean we have to judge what's going on with my phone. What's going to happen to the shyster? Drama. They're dealing with a fire sign, maybe. And somebody's going to get dumped, walk away. Karma. So this karma, whoever this is, the karma's going to get him, and the person that's being wronged is going to prevail. I mean, it's pretty kind of textbookish. Yeah, lots of options. You're not stuck. You're not limited. Do the work. Think about, you know, what you want. I mean, is this resonating? think there's a lot of people involved here. We're getting a lot of court cards. Okay, so there's a major decision about what to do. And there's sadness, but it's all about turning it around. There's somebody's going to use, yeah, it's an ending. Okay, so there's going to be a painful ending, but there's going to be a clear, this is like a gift. This is like triumph and victory after a battle. And this has probably been going on for a while. So this person is going to actually end up better off, I believe. But they're going to have to be strong to get, you know, I feel like there might be some sort of legal, it might be a legal separation or something. Let's get a, you know, not every reading turns out the way we want. I'm going to clarify a couple things real quick. So tell me, Cancer's current energy. I feel like a lot of this is like kind of like behind the scenes, not your main energy. And Cancer, I think you're having, maybe there's some fear about being alone or letting go. King of Wands, Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning with somebody, maybe an air sign. What's the moon card? You don't know, maybe you don't know this. Maybe this is going to be shocking, you know, it's like a shocking truth. I kind of feel like for some of you, you're on the, you're not this person, you're on this other side of it, like just be careful whichever side you're on, because I don't think this person is trustworthy. I think they're playing a lot of people. But it's going to catch up to them. They're having to carry a big burden. What's in Cancer's future? Bullseye, Two of Swords, blocking. What's Cancer blocking? Queen of Cups in reverse. She's pregnant. In the photo, there's that chariot again. Oh my gosh, yeah, somebody's pregnant is what it looks like. And someone else doesn't know this. What a mess. Okay, what a mess. See that? Lots of twos. We got the Empress again. We got the O-S-H-I-T. What did I do? And we got Karma. We got the Emperor twice. Oh, maybe, I think, did I? And somebody's going to try to apologize and probably make things right, but I think they're going to be trapped. This is really detailed. Hopefully this is only for one person, but there's the Nine of Swords, lots of thought, what to do. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? There's an apology, maybe a message of stability or trying to fix it. I think it's too late. So the abandoner is going to become the, that's a really harsh word, but going to become the abandonee, I believe. The person that caused all this is going to, why do I keep getting that 10 of Pentacles? Is going to miss out on a lot of good stuff. Oh, you've got somebody from your past. Oh my gosh. I think this is all going to be a freaking mess. But when it's worked out, you've got some, this would not leave me alone, and this is a return. You've got somebody from your past. I wonder if there's a twin flame from your past. But you got Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, somebody's coming in. This is crazy. So whatever this mess is, it's a mess. And it's not just with one person, it's a multi-players. So you guys tell me in the comments, this is so juicy. But you got to return. And it brings the Ten of Pentacles. Remember we kept getting Ace. Oh, there's an Ace of Pentacles right when I said that. Yeah, you're going to be happy. There's another 2. There's a 4. 4s and 2s. Remember I said that? 4s and 2s. So there's the 2s, there's the 4s. It's like 2 plus 2 makes 4. There's kind of like, it's whatever maybe somebody has maybe avoided seeing is not going to be avoidable much longer. There's a lot of small talk and like just blah, 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 blah. How can you lie through your teeth like that? I don't usually do readings like this, or I don't embrace them at least. But I tried over and over in the pre-shuffle to get away from that energy, and then y'all saw, rewind if you didn't see it, that card freakishly gave me chills, floated out, and came back down. Even after I said I didn't want to deal with this, I tried to get rid of it, but it just kept coming back, and then it freaking came back. So that's the deal. You got somebody that's been deceptive. They have really, there's a lot of entanglement with different people, but now they messed with the wrong person or got somehow stuck, or maybe there's a pregnancy, got tied to the wrong person, and now they're stuck. But I got so into that, I started getting like, well, where's Cancer's place in all this? But then that's when I pulled this other deck, and I was like thinking, I just want to know about Cancer. And then this is what we got. We got a return. We got, you're going to block somebody, possibly a third party person. You got a lot of 2s here, so there's a lot of decisions. You're going to leave this situation. But you're going to also have a return from the past. And it could be a twin flame. Look at that. Yeah, you older, wiser, you've grown. Let me get an oracle. For some of you, I just got picked up on something that some of you may be watching for a friend. This may be a story of a friend. And maybe that friend is being not wanting to face the facts, but there's just a lot of small talk that's like obvious. Doesn't mean you can send them the reading, but it doesn't mean you have to, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what the right thing to do is there. Okay, learn from the past, and love is all around. I'm going to give you guys an assignment too. I got this new deck of high vibe assignments. Yeah, so whatever this is, somebody's been hiding, viciously hiding. They've entangled so many webs, and it's going to come out. So somebody needs to see the big picture. That's exactly what we got. It's like whoever this naive woman is, she doesn't want to deal with it or face it, but she's going to. She's going to get strong. She's going to end up blocking and getting out of the mess and having a better life, maybe with the twin. Okay, let's do it. Some people never recover from this, though. Some people just sink into the sadness and they never recover. So there are some days where it's hard to do that. It's hard to get up and not, bury your head in the sand, but those little steps add up. So take those little steps. Also, I gotta tell you guys, I'm doing celery juice. Every morning, I'm trying every morning. It's a whole lot of celery. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it gets rid of my sugar cravings. I was like on a donut kick. Like that's the worst, it's terrible for you. And I feel terrible, and I'm emotional, and I'm like mentally ill. Like I don't function right. I'm just like psycho. Can't think straight. Don't know how to regulate my emotions when I eat bad food. And I'm tired, so I don't work out, But I was on this bad sugar cravings. Started doing this celery juice, in the mornings, and I feel like this is like a miracle cure. I mean, I've only done it not even a week, so I'll report back, but wow. I feel like it's detoxing me. I feel like it's breathing oxygen. I'm getting, circulation, or my cells are, I feel something amazing, and I don't even know what, but I feel intuitively something amazing is coming from it. Wasn't hungry at all today. In fact, I might get too thin, What else do I need to tell you guys? Go for walks after you eat. Get sunlight on your face, directly on your face. Don't stare at the sun, but it needs to hit your eyes because it needs to activate the hormones behind your eye, the glands behind your eyes. Morning sun is like a light therapy. It's better. All sun is healing, but morning sun will start your hormones for the day, your wake hormones, and then your sleep hormones start building gradually. Also, sunset sun is powerful. It's not as powerful as morning sun, but it's still powerful when it's red outside. When you have that, and I'm not talking about through glasses or through a window, I'm talking about being outside and letting that sun touch your face, especially in the morning. You guys, if you do that for 3 days and you don't feel a difference, even one day, I want you to tell me about it, because there's no way. There's just no way. So those are really major little tips you can do. Also, I like to do the 5 Tibetan rites. I mean, a lot of you don't. Most of you probably know I've really been struggling, like just with happiness and wellness and, being isolated. I never got back into circulation. I started, the channel and I got out and, stopped. That was a real term, which I actually am going to have to go back into. Not that I don't. Anyway. I have really struggled the past year or more, and so I've been really trying to find solutions. And these are some tips. And I've tried a ton. I even did an ozone treatment. It's like almost like a blood transfusion. And I'm like running out of money. I mean, and my shit's falling apart. So it's like a cycle. It's like a spiral. I'm sorry if you don't hear this, but I like to share these things because I feel like with so many, this platform is a way to help. The whole reason for doing this is to help people. And so these little things, and maybe it's not that easy to do celery juice every day. I bought a very inexpensive, at first I did it with a potato sack. I did it without a juicer, so you can do that just to see if I could even drink it. And it's actually pretty refreshing. It's not bad at all. But then I did buy $25, $30, I can help you guys with that too. A juicer online, and it's freaking tiny. I mean, it's tiny, and I love it. It was inexpensive, it's easy, so I just like to share these things because I feel like there is a connection probably with the majority of you finding this video at the right time and if it applied, So the 5 Tibetan rites, those are 5 little exercises. You can Google that or YouTube it. 5 Tibetan rites, like the Tibetan monks. The 5 rites, just 5 exercises. Go for a walk after you eat. Okay. Okay, I gotta hurry because I'm gonna run out of time. We all do it, whether verbally or in our heads we complain. Complaining is a sneaky little downer that creeps its way into your psyche, and well, nothing good ever comes of it. I don't know if I totally agree. Sometimes I think we've got to get stuff out, but we got to get it out, and so that way we don't keep recycling it, right? Spend the day noticing how much you complain, both in your mind and to others. Just notice. When you feel a complaint creeping in, stop, breathe, and reframe. Turn "this traffic is terrible" into "I'm so glad I get to listen to my favorite music." Oh, that's another thing I'm doing. I'm saying thank you to my food. I'm saying thank you to my walks. I'm saying thank you to everything. I'm trying to share that vibration, and I think it's making a big impact. Turn the "I hate rain" into "I look forward to the moment when the rain stops." Be honest with yourself about the situation while knowing there are nicer ways to talk to yourself and others. I am going to do start giving you guys some little sample meditations before I put them on my meditation channel. So you can look forward to that. I've got some really quick tricks that can change your vibration really fast, really easy, like within less than a minute. And they're